Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Power News. Our lead story, Obama Woes. Will Democrats turn on Obama and Obamacare for the 2014 elections? Thank you for watching. Produced by Boundless Enterprise, LLC. But first, Democrats and the 2013 election. The 2013 special election is making Democrats nervous. Why? Because Governor Christie won in a landslide against his Democratic opponent. Even 50% of the black voters voted for Governor Christie's re-election. The mainstream media is trying to conduct damage control about the election, saying that it was not a referendum against Obamacare. In one race, you had a Republican candidate who was double digits down in the polls before the election. And when he started attacking Obamacare, he rose and came within 1 percentage point, barely losing the election. Health and Human Services Secretary Sebelius took to testimony in front of Congress. The Congress found out that she knew the plans would be higher, knew people would lose their plan. She also answered a question stating that convicted felons could be made navigators on the Obamacare website and acquire personal information on the Obamacare site. She was also found to have lied to consumers when she said that you could keep your plan. As one congressman said, lying to consumers is not illegal. Lying to Congress is illegal. Senator Graham asked for her resignation, as did other Republicans and congressional Democrats. Should White House Press Secretary Jake Carney be fired for lying for Obama? In a statement, Jake Carney, press secretary for the Obama administration, said that when he goes to the podium to speak in front of the press, he does one thing and one thing only, and that is not lie. However, it was found that he helped lie about Obamacare when he stated that you could keep your plan, keep your doctor, and keep your payments. He lied about the NSA monitoring, stating quite frankly that the Obama administration has said that the NSA was not monitoring foreign dignitaries. He also was found to have lied about the entire Benghazi affair. The political voices are calling for his resignation or for him to be fired. All right, our top story, Obamacare woes. It has been found that the Obamacare actual pricing has come out, and people are shocked and appalled at it. The premiums are much higher than they were, sometimes in some cases 3 times as much. One lady went from $500 to $1,500. The deductibles are much higher, going anywhere from 30% to more than 100%. That is your yearly deductibles. The coverage covers much more, many more things than what people normally had in their insurance plans. And so they knew it would have to go up because normal people did not also cover contraception and such things, which they don't need in their plan. But under Obamacare, you are required to carry that. No one had such coverage, and they covered all of these things, even for people, for some people who this is an entitlement and it's not an actual insurance policy. That means that people who are poor and cannot afford the coverage at all. The White House aides knew this was going to happen. This is in a 2010 and 2009 email correspondence and letter correspondence between the political aides versus the policy aides. The policy aides told Obama about the potential of, no, not the potential, but that people would lose their policies, that people's policies would go up under Obamacare, and the political aides told the policy aides to shut up and be quiet. They knew people were going to lose their coverage. The political aides told the others to not say anything. President said over 32 times, "You will keep your coverage, period." He cannot say now that Obamacare, that he did not say this. He said it over 32 times. Some political pundits say that it was intentional all of the time, that people were going to lose their coverage so that Obamacare would be paid for. They would have to go under Obamacare when they lost their coverage and lost their plans from their own insurance, that they would be forced to then pay for the Obamacare plans. So they had coverage, they had their own healthcare insurance. They then lost their insurance and are now forced to find insurance under Obamacare. And the opposition is saying that this was intentional so that they would be forced to pay for Obamacare. They're saying that it was to the tune of 7 to 30 million people are projected to lose their personal coverage so that they can pay for Obamacare, and that's in the plan itself. Currently, 4.2 million people have been kicked out of their plans. California leads the nation in losing coverage with 1 million people. Experts expect 80%, listen to this carefully, of all current individual policyholders will lose their plans. 80%. They are saying that the individual plans will no longer be a part of the market in the future. You will not have your own personal health care insurance in the future. And this is a change that they think will become permanent if we keep Obamacare. Robert Lasuski, Health Policy and Strategy Policy President, says the White House absolutely knew they would lose their plans and no plans could be grandfathered in. In the Obamacare legislation, they said that certain plans would be grandfathered in. However, for those to be grandfathered in, they would have to include all of the coverage that Obamacare required of them. And Bob said that the White House knew for certain that there would be absolutely no plans that would be grandfathered in because of that language in the law. Tell me what you think about this. I think this is a up-to-date coverage about this. They are calling for the fire of Health and Human Services Secretary Sebelius or resignation. They're calling for the fire and resignation of the White House press secretary for helping Obama to lie. Jay Carney, the White House press secretary, said that the press in the press room just doesn't push him enough to answer tough questions. However, I keep track of that, and any time that any press agent or a reporter presses him in the least bit, he gets completely upset and starts throwing basically a tantrum. And I'm assuming that that reporter is kicked out of the White House press corps. Anyway, thank you for watching the Power News with Shikama Live.